This is the Clean Factory Datejust Wimbledon dial. With a 36mm diameter, it is perfectly suited for both men and women. It has a relatively classic profile, making it a great fit. For ladies who prefer a slightly oversized look, it's also highly recommended. The Wimbledon dial is absolutely stunning. For this Wimbledon Datejust, the bezel features an 18,000 platinum-plated finish. It is incredibly brilliant. From every angle, the fluted bezel presents a brilliant fire, much like a diamond. The fluted bezel is exquisitely beautiful. And it is indeed crafted with a platinum-plated finish. The sapphire crystal features a 2.5x magnification date window at the 3 o'clock position. The inspiration for this comes from Greek mythology, the one-eyed giant, which is why it features the Cyclops lens. Then, at the 6 o'clock position, there is an anti-counterfeit mark. Just like the Submariner and the GM Master, Rolex implements a laser etched crown lac at 6 o'clock. It is meticulously composed of 150 to laser at a 45-degree angle. You can faintly see it. Do you see it? It's highly visible. If a watch lacks this laser etched crown, it's undoubtedly a low-end fake. Don't bother with it. Looking at the sapphire crystal from a 45-degree angle, you'll notice the edge features a chamfered and polished finish. We must pay attention to this detail, whether on a 41mm or 36mm model. At a 45-degree angle, the sapphire crystal always has this rounded, polished edge. Looking at the handset, the center pinion is solid. Do you see it? A solid center pinion. The 3D embossed texture of the dial printing for each marker is also exceptional. The quality of the dial's 3D printing truly establishes the high caliber of this piece. Let's take a look here. First, check the English letter R. Does it have the small house serif? Do you see it? The small house serif on the letter R and its 3D printed texture are phenomenal. Look at the coronet above, the small crown. It's incredibly precise with an extremely high level of finishing. The 3D printing and the sunburst finish on the dial are absolutely gorgeous. Check the font details. The small house serifs I mentioned when examining Clean Factory models. Look beneath each X, they all feature these small house serifs. Take a look here. Do you see it? Did you spot the small house? The 3D embossed texture of the printing is very pronounced, right? The overall texture is outstanding. Now, look down here at the 6 o'clock position. Look at the letter A in the text. Check if there is a proper triangle inside the A. Do you see it? Inside the A, there is a very neat symmetrical triangle. If it fails to replicate this triangle, it's just an ordinary fake that doesn't meet the high printing standards. The diameter is 36mm and it is equipped with a screw-down winding crown. Regarding the winding crown, it features the Matchstick coronet logo. The crown logo here is quite distinct. We refer to it in the community as the Matchstick logo. Do you see it? It resembles a matchstick, not the standard upright small crown. Do you see it? If it were a standard upright small crown, it would be historically incorrect. You see? It looks just like a matchstick. The bracelet is a Jubilee bracelet. The Jubilee bracelet is extremely comfortable on the wrist and highly classic. The Datejust gathers all of Rolex's classic elements, the fluted bezel, the sapphire crystal with a date window at 3 o'clock, and the Jubilee bracelet. These are the quintessential elements. Now, let's look at this area. I'll peel off this protective film. Let's look at the clasp area, peeling off the film. We need to check if the 5 small points on the coronet logo here are well rounded. They are extremely rounded, as you can see. This is also a crucial authentication standard. Looking from this angle, and straight on again, you need to check if it correctly achieves the frog toes shape. Very perfectly rounded. Do you see it? These are all strict standards of craftsmanship. You can see from this angle it is incredibly well rounded, just like small iron spheres. So, there are absolutely no issues with the clasp coronet. Opening the clasp, the details of the Rolex inner engravings are right here. There's an authentication mark here, featuring 4 distinct engraving dots. Let's peel off the film to take a closer look. There's a film you can peel off on the red side. It's fine to peel it. You can just stick it back on later. Just peel it halfway and take a look. In this area, you can clearly see the engraving marks. There is a dot under the O, a dot under the X, a dot between S and A, and a dot to the right of A. This is known as the 4-dot hallmark. All of these engravings strictly meet the current highest standards of craftsmanship. Once you fully understand these macro details, there are basically no issues in authenticating. Alright. And the deployment clasp here features a fully chamfered and polished finish. For both men's and women's models, you can inspect them using these exact methods. This is a unisex model, the Wimbledon Datejust. Just a quick video for everyone today. Alright, thank you all for watching. See you next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye.